Hey, we the peeps. Um, sorry I haven't been doing my broadcast. I think it was 2 weeks I haven't done it. I'm sorry, but it's been so crazy with Hurricane Sandy. I had power, but I just figured no one would see it because, like, 90% of Trumbull did not have power. So, first, before I go into any of our topics discussed on the discussion board, I think it should be announced that there was the election this Tuesday and Obama won. And it actually was on the discussion board when people were arguing about Obama's policies and what he did last year. And I just want you guys, okay, you guys are saying how he didn't do anything his first term, that he didn't live up to his promises, and that happens most of the time. I mean, you, it's called advertising. Like, say you wanted to buy soda, and you said that it said this soda was like, oh, it's gonna taste really good, and then you drink it, it's like, this tastes horrible. It's just advertising. That's exactly what they do with the campaigns. I mean, you can't expect everyone to live up to every promise. It's just not gonna happen. And also, he may not have been the person you wanted to win, but he's still the leader of our country. This is an amazing country. We shouldn't bash him or anything like that. We should still respect him. He is still the leader of our country. I just thought that was very important to talk about since it was a very important part of history. And We the People is all about history. Okay, so second point I want to bring up was the legalization of, sorry, my sister keeps on barging in, but the legalization of the recreational use of marijuana was legalized in like 2 states, I think. Two? I think one was like Colorado or I don't know, sorry. But it's a very interesting topic. And look, don't do drugs. It's not good for you. It's just very simple, don't do drugs. But they also tell you not to drink alcohol, right? Well, a lot of people do drink alcohol, of course, when they're of age and underage, but you're not supposed to. But just like marijuana, there are limits. There are limits on drinking, and there should be limits on marijuana. So if you just limit it, then it's just blah. Sorry, I'm just losing the whole track of my words. See what I'm talking about? But like, there's been studies done saying that alcohol is actually worse for you than marijuana is. And it's just like, I feel like if we put limits on it, it won't be that bad. I mean, alcohol still puts you under the influence just as much as weed does. So, there's the legal limit of alcohol. There can be a legal limit of how much weed you can have in your system. Therefore, it's just the same. Like, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I feel like, and also, people were saying, like, it was a gateway drug, which is true. Yes, that is true. But, like, alcohol puts you under the influence, too. Makes you still want to do other drugs and stuff. It's all like, woo, buzz. But, yeah, they both do the same thing. So I feel like if we put limits on it, it won't really matter. Just gotta be safe about it. Second point, which was actually just posted a little while ago, so I think this will be fun if I bring it up, because then you guys can go right over there and bring it up and talk about it. Emily Fox, good job. This is a very cool topic. Should America change the voting age to 13? I think that's awesome. I would love to vote, have a say in our country. But the thing is that I thought about was, parents could use this to their advantage. Like, think about it. Like, they'll just program things into their brains. Say they were all for Obama. Oh, Obama's stuff is this. They'd be talking to their children. Obama does this. Obama does that. You should vote for Obama. But then they're, like, pushing it on them so they feel like they have to vote for him, even if that's not for what they believe in. So I feel like they'd use that to their advantage and kind of manipulate the fact that they're going to have some extra votes in there. So I think that's a downside, but I also think it would bring up a good habit of voting. So the kids would want to vote when they're older. I think a solution to the problem that I just stated was you could have, like, them write an explanation of why they're voting, not just like, oh, Obama rocks, or my parents told me to vote for him. Be like, oh, I like his healthcare policies because of blah, 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 blah. Or I like his education policies because of blah, 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 blah. And if the reason is valid, then maybe they can count that. But it just says, Obama rocks, and they shouldn't count it. it's kind of hard because they have to make like a law about what is a valid reason and what is not. And just for today, because I haven't been on for a week, I'm going to put on another topic. The 51 states. Now, this is talking about adding Puerto Rico to being a state. I think that's a cool idea, but like, how do I put this into words? It would cost more money for this country, and we're already in debt. I think we should worry about getting what we have right now stable, and then once we are stable, we can add more to it and make it stronger. But I think until then, I want to do it. But I've also read that they kind of put it up to Puerto Rico to like make the decision. But I mean, that'd be cool if we had another state, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. So yeah. So you guys go back to the discussion board. It looks like I have no nose. Okay. Go back to the discussion board and make sure you talk about all the topics that I mentioned. Just some new opinions that I'm just going to throw out there. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Most likely. If we have any more snow days, it's going to be the 4th of July, and we're going to still be in school. So, yeah. See you guys soon.